right down here, it'll tell you all the different tests that are available to you. So we could click on money because we want to do a pre-test of money. And we would assign that to our students. All right, so we'd save that. So when the students go online, they would view this, and then I would be able to also be able to tell the class results once they took that pre-test. So I'd have an idea of their strengths and weaknesses within the class. These are also on here for them. Choose mathematics. Let's call it money. You could choose a resource URL, a place where you want them to go take a look and to maybe possibly help them with a math assignment. This is where you can add all of your students. Add them all over here. And reports, let's just check and see. You can see the class performance, the test summaries, and it will all be uploaded for you. So let's go back to assessments. I had an assessment I wanted to see for money. There's a different kind of questions you could have, and this would be the type of questions that you have, and this can all be set up for you. Over here you've got select an action, delete a question, change a point value. You can configure the questions however you want. Interaction, questions at a time, time limit. You can add a question. You can make your own. So what you can basically do is you can make your own questions from already produced assessments. You might. So what you can do is select the questions to add to your assessment by checking the box. What if we think this one's too easy? You can choose. This might be too easy. So maybe you want to have more dimes and nickels. Maybe you have a gate class. So you would want to choose something that might be a little more challenging for your students. So you can choose this way with a question bank. There are 169 questions, so you can see that there's a wide variety of ways that you can address the ability of your students. But if you have students that are working at that level, you might want to give them a little bit harder question. And that's the advantage of this site, is if you have students working at a higher level, rather than having to go borrow workbooks and for a grade up or a grade below, you've got these right here at your fingertips. So that's an advantage to meet the needs of all your students and definitely to differentiate instruction. On planning, you'll see that it's week by week. I typed in triple digit addition, review for trimester test. So I can go ahead and add information in for the whole week so that I can have myself with a map of the week and what I need to do. Let's go ahead and log out, and I'll show you what the students' desktop looks like. We're going to keep everything exactly the same as it is here. Username. It's going to be the name of the school, which is MacArthur. And they're in first grade, so depending on the grade they're in, they would type that number. And then for the password, it would just be MacArthur. There's the library section, things to do section, and test scores. So the test scores can be seen, inputted online, and the students can access them. Here on things to do, this is where the assignments that you'd put together for the student would come right up here. Once again, all three things are accessible right along the top here, which are the same things that the student will find on their desktop. In the library, you'll see the books that are available to them, and that's what I had said before. These are the books that are available to them as far as resources. This is a pretty fun site, or access resource. Let's say they have geometry. They can come over here and they can play sort of a fun game that will measure their ability at whatever the standard is it's being taught. So let's say this right here, how many corners it has. Well, it has 0 corners. Let's just check and see. Oh, try again. Let's say it has 0 corners. Okay. So you've got that. One of the very fun things to do is this right here. Well, let's try the fraction action. Comparing fractions. This is a fun game. Can be enlarged. Students can play. And let's try another one. Country countdown. Clock-a-doodle-doo. Elapsed time is always a challenge for first graders. She'll go through this whole thing on how to explain all the various things right here.
And how to use calendars to identify days, weeks, and months of the year. Time to get started. Click this help button.
So this is going to go, she's going to go through all the different things right here that can help you. And go right here.
In these questions, you will be asked to drag a time that shows how long an activity lasts.
Start time is 11 o'clock and end time is 11:30. How long is the elapsed time? Fantastic. Story time starts at 3:30 and ends at 3:45.
So you can see it shows right here.
How long is story time? That's right.
All right. So those are in this area right here. They can also access their student book too, depending on the page that they need. So let's say they're on page 375. They would go to page 375. Once it so those are accessible online also. And that's the student section.